Welcome to another episode of So You Think You Can Win Our Cash. Now here's your host, Carson Xavier Smith. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of So You Think You Can Win Our Cash. As always, I'm your lovely and best-dressed host, Carson Xavier Smith. We got 3 new competitors joining us today, so let's get started. Our first contestant is a bit of an expert on hunting. He hunts squirrels, bunnies, even chipmunks. Please welcome Wilber Shaun Daly, first big game hunter in the world. Hello everyone, I am Wilber Shaun Daly. Yes, I know that I'm great. No autographs, thank you. Wilber, my man, welcome to our show. Would you mind telling us a bit about yourself? I'd be more than happy to. I once hunted down a huge rhinoceros, and it only took me a bow and arrow, and I nailed it right between its horn. Wow, a whole rhinoceros. Keep up the good work, Wilber. Now, let's get started on the show. Okay, your first question for $20. Who is the late great actor who voiced as Mr. Potato Head in the Toy Story franchise? Was it A, Phil Collins, B, Alan Cummings, C, Gene Wilder, or D, Don Rickles? Oh, cripes, I haven't watched Toy Story yet, so I'm not sure. But I reckon that it is D, probably, I guess. You may have not have watched Toy Story, Wilber, but still the answer was correct. Guess I'm smarter than the average hunter than I realised. Who would have thought it? Alright, here is your next question for $50. What is the name of the Punisher's arch nemesis? Is it A, Butcher, B, Jigsaw, C, Chris McClane, or D, Dora the Explorer? Well, I'm a big fan of Dora the Explorer, so I would like to go for D yet again, if that's alright with you, Carson. You got the wrong answer, buddy. Thanks for playing, though, but unfortunately, you're out of here, Wilber. What? But I thought it was D. I could have sworn it was D. Oh, man. I knew I should have checked the quiz handbook before I began the show. Yeah, he should have checked the quiz handbook. Problem is, though, the quiz handbook is still in development. Now let's welcome our next contestant. She moved from Austria to Thailand. She loves cooking burnt bacon sandwiches and annoying her husband. Please welcome Phat Jennie Amanda Barker. Oh yay, I'm on the show So You Think You Can Win Our Cash. I used to love that show as a child, back when they had a different host, that is. Welcome, Jennie. Would you mind telling the folks back home a little bit about yourself before we begin the quiz? Well, most of the time when my husband's off on police duties, I like to spend time with my big sister, Jennie. Well, that sounds marvellous. Now, sit over there, please, so we can start the show. Alright, here is your first question for $20. What did... excuse me, Carson. I hate to be interrupting and so on, but, backstage you told me there was a lot of good food back there. So, do you mind if I grab myself a quick snack and then come back here quickly? Ugh, seriously? Fine. You can go backstage and help yourself to the banquet that is laid out for the contestants. Great, thank you! I'll be right back! And I guess we'll be right back too. right after this commercial break. Cripes, who picks the contestants to be on this show? This episode of the So You Think You Can Win Our Cash game show is brought to you by the Laughing Narwhal Pub Bar, where we give your face a treat and some biscuits to eat. Don't know about you, Monsieur Carson, but you look absolutely marvellous. Now I just need to add your glasses and your wig, and you'll be right on set. Alright, thank you, Mr. Chadwick Lorenzo. Ah, perfection. Alright then, showtime.
We now return to our program already in progress.
Who in the heck hell has been recording me backstage? Ugh, whoever did it is so fired. But anyway, welcome back, viewers. Now, when we last left off, Phat Jennie Amanda Barker was about to answer a question in order to get $20. So, Phat Jennie, are you ready to get started? Are these mashed potato and gravy balls? There must be. I always wanted to cook them for my husband one day. They taste so much better than I imagined. Excuse me, we're doing a game show here, not Pajama Sam 3. You are what you eat to your head to your feet. Oh, sorry, Mr. Game Show host Carson Xavier Smith. I was really hungry, so I grabbed a handful of fried food and headed right back here. Did you know that your fried chicken is just the same as that Colonel What's-His-Name makes? Ugh. Whatever. Let's just get on with the show. Alright, here is your question for $20, Phat Jennie. In the movie The Producers, Leo and Max try to put on the biggest flop in all of Broadway. What was the name of the flop? Was it A, Wintertime for Napoleon, B, Summertime for Teddy Roosevelt, C, Springtime for Hitler, or D, Autumn Time for Attila the Hun? That's a tough one, Carson. But my guess it's probably Wintertime for Napoleon. Is that your final answer, Phat Jennie? Why, yes, actually. I read about Napoleon while I was using the toilet this morning. And boy, did I make one stinky S-H-I. No, I'm sorry. That is the wrong answer, I'm afraid. We're looking for C, Springtime for Hitler. Anyway, it was real nice having you on the show, Phat Jennie. Even though the other contestants will probably not have anything to eat since you pigged out the entire banquet table. But that's beside the point. Oh man, it was Hitler? Really? Oh. And all this time I was thinking about Napoleon, that ruthless war mongrel. Well, you know what I always say, folks. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. And she's definitely the bigger one. Not counting how many food she's ate at the banquet for the other contestants. Now let's welcome our last contestant for today. He wears a fur coat and lives with his mum and stepfather. Please welcome Vargus Feldman.
Hey everyone, I'm Vargus Norman's best friend.
Whoa! I was not expecting you to have a skull for an actual head. But anyway, Vargus, welcome to the show. Would you mind telling us a bit about yourself before we get started?
Sure. I love playing practical jokes with my best friend Norman Damien Jett.
That sounds fantastic. I enjoy occasional practical joke too. Over there, please. Alright, here is your question for $20, Vargus. In the Wiggles movie, Dorothy the dinosaur teamed up with a magician. What was the name of the magician? Was it A, Tim Credible, B, Domino the Entertainer, C, Luigi Zucchini, or D, Wally the Great?
I only seen that film once. And I guess D. Wally the Great.
Congratulations, Mr. Feldman. You got the question correct.
I know.
Alright, Vargus, here is your second question for $50. In the book Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events, Violet, Klaus and Sonny lived with what legal guardian? Was it A, Aunt Josephine, B, Uncle Monty, C, Count Olaf, or D, Sir?
Perhaps. See villainous evil actor Count Olaf?
Wow, you did your homework. Congratulations, Vargus. You got another question correct. One more, and you will be our winner.
Wow! Really?
Alright, Vargus, for your final question, and for $100, finish off this song. Bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs. Bananas in pajamas are coming down in pairs. Bananas in pajamas are chasing teddy bears. 'Cause on Tuesday's day...
That's quite a tough question.
Your time is running out, Mr. Feldman. Hurry it along.
Well, my guess it's probably. They all try to catch them unawares.
Well done, you! You're today's winner! And here is your prize, $100 in cash.
Amazing! I won, so you think you can win our cash. Won't Norman be jealous?
Well, now, I wouldn't say that. Now, here's your grand prize, Mr. Feldman. $100 in cash. You earned it pretty well indeed.
I never been so happy in all my life. Thanks, Carson.
My pleasure, Mr. Vargus Gene Feldman. I guess it's true what they say. You can't judge a book by its cover, especially someone who has a skull for a head. But anyway, that's the end of our show. I'm Carson Xavier Smith. Good night, Toyland.
He's Harvey, sweetest furry pussycat around. Yeah, yeah.
I'm Harvey.